everyone. Welcome to Mystic Love Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. If you have recently joined in, welcome to the community. I hope you have a great time here. And if you are already a member of this channel, thank you for all the love and support. I'm very grateful to each and every one of you. I hope all of you are doing well. You are safe, healthy, and happy wherever you are. So today the topic I'm doing is something that we all may have thought of at some point, or we constantly think about this, and I've never done this before on this channel. So today I would like to tap into your financial and money situation after marriage. Okay, what are the themes around money? What is the energy around money? And then delve into your financial situation, your money aspect, and maybe close it off with a few blessings that you may receive after marriage. I just want to give you a sneak peek into your future and to give you an idea about your financial situation after marriage. Okay, so please watch this with an open mind. And if you know that this message is not for you, it could be a message for another individual. Okay, not everything is meant to resonate with everyone, right? So please use discernment when you watch this. If you connect with my energy, if you like what I do, if the readings resonate, please don't forget to show some love. You can like the video, comment to let me know what applies to you. Give me your feedback. I would love to hear from you. You can also subscribe so that you never miss an update whenever I upload a new video. And don't forget to hype the video if you can. Share it with your friends, with your family. This would mean the world to me. I genuinely want this channel to grow. You know, I would love if you can help me push the channel to more people. So I'm hoping this channel reaches a wider audience by the end of the year. So thank you to everyone who keeps coming back, for being a constant support, and for being patient and kind. There are a bunch of pick a card readings on the channel. They are timeless. So if you are interested in watching more pick a card readings, you can click on the playlist given in the description of this video to enjoy more pick a card readings. All right. And I do offer personal readings. So if you would like to book a personal session with me, all the information is given down below. So you can contact me whenever you are guided to reach out. Okay. Now there are 3 groups. Choose the one you are most guided to. Clear your head. Think about the kind of future and marriage you want, and then choose your group. If you are drawn to more than one image, go ahead and watch that as well. So you can pause the video and choose your group. I will see you at your reading. Keep an open mind, sit back, relax, and enjoy the reading. Okay? Hello, group 1. If you chose the first image, welcome to your reading. So today we are going to talk about your financial and money situation after marriage. Okay? I'm sure you have wondered about this, and so have I. So I've never done this reading before, and I wanted to tap into this energy. So we are going to look into the themes and energy around money, and then use tarot to delve deeply into your financial situation. I would like to end it with some blessings that you are going to receive after marriage. Okay? Let's see what we have here. Wow. In group 1, your energy around money includes cornucopia and victory. So you can see the positivity radiating from these cards. Now, cornucopia shows overflowing abundance. So I feel your marriage will lead to the beginning of an abundant harvest. You are going to merge your assets, and I feel there will be far more financial security together than you had individually. If you have a specific goal that you want to achieve after marriage, like buying a house, investing in a good project, or starting a family business, I can see you will find success in that. And you know, cornucopia also talks about sudden, unexpected financial gifts from the universe. So you may keep receiving these presents, which could manifest as family inheritance, maybe a generous wedding gift, or sudden career breakthrough for either one of you. All the hard work you have been putting in before marriage in your career, you will see your efforts will significantly pay off after marriage. I feel your mindset about money is very positive because this requires open hands to receive it. So you will release anxiety about debt or financial lack, and there's going to be this energy of gratitude rather than fear and restrictions. If you talk about your financial dreams with your spouse and your energies are pulling in the same direction, you will be able to manifest things quicker. Okay? This is an advice for you. I'm also getting emotional and spiritual richness. So prosperity in marriage also means a peaceful household where both of you feel valued. So I feel your actions as a couple will create not just financial abundance, but your relationship will be a highly fulfilling one. Okay? I have to say, your combined financial power after marriage will be much stronger than it was when you were single. Your marriage will act as a catalyst for abundance. The combining of resources, income, asset planning will enhance your economic status. If you or your spouse have faced financial struggles, debts, or career blockages before marriage, then I feel with this energy, it is a huge sign that you will conquer these issues together. I also feel that you and your spouse will be on the same page regarding spending, investing, budgeting. So I don't think there will be friction in your relationship about finances and money. You could be the kind of people who would sit down and talk about your financial goals. What are your expectations? What does wealth and comfort looks like for both of you? And keeping your expectations real because financial victory requires a structured approach, right? So you can't fall for get-rich-quick schemes. It's only hard work and a stable foundation which will help you in the long run. I'm also seeing an energy of gratitude. You will not forget to celebrate your small wins. It could be as simple as celebrating when you hit a savings goal. You want a certain amount of money in your bank account and you reach that goal, you will celebrate it. Or maybe paying off a minor loan. Or it could be something big like buying a house, achieving long-term goals. Let's talk about this official person. I feel one of you could be a decorated officer, or you are a leader, high up in the management position. Could also be a lawyer, a doctor, a legal advisor, maybe working in the government department, because I feel one of you is extremely thorough with official paperwork, like joint bank accounts, filing taxes, sorting out your shared assets. But I feel both of you act responsibly and cautiously when it comes to money. One person is earning really well, and both of you are in favor of strict organization or savings plan. You do not spend money recklessly as a couple. I'm sensing you take each other's advice before making a big financial decision, even when you are doing it individually. Group 1, your spouse is a partner who is honest, reliable, and focused on building long-term financial security. So when it comes to a stable money situation, they are dependable. Yes, I'm seeing a disciplined approach to household budgets. And this is giving me the Queen of Pentacles energy. A comfortable, nurturing home where resources are abundant, and you have to understand your marriage will not erase your individual financial identity. Both of you will maintain a healthy control over financial matters, okay? Whether individually or together. You will build a solid long-term safety net by investing your money wisely, and your focus will be on living a comfortable life. Money will be handled with maturity by managing it carefully rather than spending on an impulse. For some of you, an older, wealthy female relative, like a mother or mother-in-law, may offer financial backing, support, good financial guidance, or an inheritance. Okay? I strongly feel your financial life after marriage will benefit heavily from investments and savings or career foundations that you have laid down before the marriage. I'm seeing a secure, dependable, and well-grounded financial situation after marriage, because you will approach your financial matters with patience, intelligence, and maturity. Your home will look beautiful. You will have a life of comfort. Money will not be the cause of fights and arguments in your marriage. I can say that with certainty. Now, with this Queen of Cups energy, I feel you two are generous and compassionate people. So, you and your spouse would make money choices based on your gut feeling and mutual trust most of the time. There's also the sense that money is seen as a means to nurture your home, to bring comfort and peace of mind. It is used to take care of family and for supporting your loved ones with a generous heart. You could also be one of those couples who contributes towards a few causes, whether it's related to children, animals, the environment, or towards religion or spirituality, or maybe helping a friend who is in need. For you, money is not everything. You will not focus on money at the expense of other people. And that's why you like to analyze what is practically necessary for you versus what you want because it will make you look good. And don't get me wrong, you are not stingy, you are not a miser. It's just that you avoid spending too much or recklessly buying something without thinking. So there's this balance between your practical needs and compassionate spending. Okay? See, I'm telling you, there's an energy of shared destiny when it comes to finances. You will enter a phase of unexpected financial turn, which is an upward turn, a positive turn, especially if you have been struggling. And once again, this is confirming about the surprising financial gain I was talking about, like inheritance or maybe a tax break, a massive return on investment, big career opportunity leading to more money. And because the wheel keeps turning constantly, you can expect periods of high abundance, which will be balanced by times when you're living a comfortable life. And your advice is to have flexibility. If you roll with the financial changes rather than resisting it and build a safety net by saving money from time to time, you will be able to fall back on it when things are a bit tight. All right? I would be lying if I say you will never have financial difficulties, because this is life. There will be unexpected twists and turns all the time. The natural up and downs are part of life, but the good thing is that you will deal with it without struggling too much. I think, Group 1, you always worry about financial hardship, and there's nothing wrong with it. We all do. There could be a time when one person has lost their job and you are living off your savings. So you may have to cut down on your expenses or make a few changes to your lifestyle. Or you or your spouse has taken a loan to start a business, and until you start making profits, you are going to feel pressured financially. There's also this immense fear about what if I will have to carry all the financial burdens alone? Or what if financial stress leads to emotional distance between you and your spouse? But you know what? I don't see that happening here. You will not blame each other. You two will be a team to face this situation together. I feel you will openly talk about your financial troubles with each other, or take help from financial experts, even accepting help from friends and family, without letting pride and shame get in the way. And I feel both of you will not have a big problem cutting back on your spending if you feel that money is a bit tight. And I feel you are supporting each other no matter what. So your fears could be bigger in your head, but in reality, you will deal and manage this temporary phase or moment of your life where maybe you lose some money or there's a financial setback in your business, but you will get out of this. And we have this Queen of Swords, which is a reasonable, practical, logical sort of an energy when it comes to decision making. So I'm fairly certain in terms of your financial and money matters after marriage, there's going to be transparency, joint accounts, sharing assets and finances. There could also be a rule where you mostly do not encourage each other to spend your money or buy something extravagant because you are feeling guilty or you are too happy and you want to show it to others. So I feel both of you are reasonable buyers. You also like to make a budget and then stick to it. You share a strong communication, so you will keep talking to each other about your expenses or investments, the things that you share together, and even individually. Your spouse will know about your bank accounts, the passwords, all about your investments and insurance, and similarly, you will know about them. I'm seeing a well-maintained financial and legal contract and documents, and being honest with each other about where you stand financially, not hiding the truth just to make your spouse happy, okay? I feel the way you and your spouse deal with finances and your approach will absolutely help you get out of difficult situations. And you two are individually good at money management. So together, you will create more abundance, prosperity, and wealth. You are capable of handling difficulties with a lot of tact and maturity, okay? This to me is a genuinely positive reading, and I love that for you. Now let's see what blessings you are going to receive after marriage. It could be related to money or otherwise, but the blessings that you are about to receive after marriage, let's tap into it. For my group 1, what blessings you are about to receive after marriage. It says closer to heaven. So there's going to be somebody who is a passed on loved one. It could be an ancestor who is a spirit guide, and they will help you out in ways you don't imagine. Creative endeavors. So some of you are going to start or invest in a creative endeavor after marriage. Starting a business. See, it says small investments and big results. Maybe this investment is going to pay off in a big way. I'm telling you, you are good with financial decisions. A trip to remember, okay? This feels like taking a trip to your dream destination, something that you have dreamt of as a child. A country or place, and you get to visit that with your spouse. Yeah, this is something you are going to tick off your bucket list, okay? A memorable trip. It says rejection is protection. So a lot of time, your gut feeling, your instinct will protect you from spending or investing in the wrong places. A love that lasts. It's so beautiful because I can see that this is a very positive reading and your spouse is very supportive. They have the same mindset. You share the same lifestyle. And you can see here, you two will enjoy the abundant phase, but you will also support each other when things are not that great. And we have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. One is the head and the other one is a heart. So there's a balance here, being logical and practical, but also counting on your intuition. Relief from stress. Okay, so it could be financial stress, stress about work, health, career. It says a new car, so maybe you are going to buy your dream car. Collaboration. This could be collaborating as a team. You and your spouse have this collaborative energy when it comes to finances, but this could also be collaborating with somebody like a joint venture, a business partnership, starting a creative endeavor with each other, or maybe with a friend, shooting for the stars. You're always planning and thinking about the future. You are ambitious, both of you are ambitious, and you know what you deserve. You know that you can make things happen. And I'm getting a lot of expansion energy here. So I feel you will achieve whatever you set out to if you are practical, working hard, and you have a positive attitude towards receiving whatever this blessing is. Okay? Knowing that you deserve it. All right? So that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this resonates with you. It gives you clarity and a lot of hope for the future. So thank you so much for being here. It was a pleasure to connect with you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment to let me know how this applies to you, and subscribe if you are new. I would love for you to be a part of this amazing and wonderful community. I will see you in the next reading. I'm sending lots of love and light to you. Take care. Bye. Hello Group 2. If you chose the second image, welcome to your reading. So today we are going to delve into your financial and money situations after marriage. We are going to take a look at the themes and energy around money, and then use tarot to talk more about your financial situation, and then I would like to end it with some blessings that you will receive after marriage. It could be financial blessings or otherwise. Okay, so let's start with your reading. I'm sure you have thought about this. You have wondered how your life is going to be, especially your financial situation after marriage. It's interesting because we have, for the energy around money, for you, Group 2, we have envy and the world. Now, I think you will see that people may look at your finances with envy and bitterness, or there could be a belief that you have more than what you deserve. Friends, family, or people around you could be secretly jealous of your income, stability, or your success. And I think a lot of people judge your lifestyle or the assets you have, rather than understanding that you have achieved all this through hard work. So for you, Group 2, it's clear that there's a toxic energy around money, especially because you trigger a scarcity mindset in people. They tend to compare their life or their accomplishments with you. So for some of you, I feel your wedding is going to be pretty lavish, expensive, posh, and that could attract jealousy from friends, family, or in-laws. Your combined financial growth or stability after marriage would certainly make some people truly uncomfortable. And somehow I'm angry right now. For a few of you, I feel you or your partner may have a habit of comparing your post-marriage lifestyle to other couples around you. And this could lead to overspending or maybe an upgrade in your lifestyle just to maintain a certain image. But yes, if you loudly broadcast your financial victories and wins, or any kind of big purchases you have made, or even talking about your income, this could bring in toxic or draining energy into your household. So your advice is to keep your financial milestones, your salaries and large purchases private. Do not overshare your financial security on social media or with nosy relatives. You can see in this image, there's a big, beautiful house on the other side. So I feel you will have to protect your house and your finances from outside interference, okay? Especially your home. With the world, it seems your financial situation is fantastic. But if you look at the imagery of these cards, the dark color scheme is telling me that your journey to financial security has not been an easy one, or that the outside world may try to cause financial blockages in your life. But it could be that some of you are marrying into wealth. Your spouse is wealthy. They are financially extremely powerful. They have old money. This is somebody who has generational wealth, and people around you would have a hard time believing that you are marrying into a rich family. Or you could be at a point in your life where you are in a financially secure position, especially after marriage. So maybe you have successfully paid off your loans, you have acquired financial security through savings, or you have completed a significant purchase that you had been saving for. And now that you are financially safe, your basics is covered, you have all the opportunity in the world to think about money and finances in new ways. So you will be making long-term plans with your future spouse. I'm also getting this energy that for a majority of you, before marriage, you are living an ordinary life, and after marriage, your world completely changes, along with your financial situation. I'm not saying that you are living a life of poverty, but there's a massive upgrade, or you will be making better financial choices, which will give you quick positive results. Or you will make bigger profits on your investments, so your jaw-dropping financial transformation may hurt the eyes of people around you. All right? After marriage, you are reaching a stable, secure position together where your basic needs and your financial goals are fully met. You are not stressing about budgeting or stagnation in your finances. You will have enough financial stability. So your themes around money include family room and judication. So family room is a really positive sign of stability. So your basic needs are well covered. You are living a good life. You could have a beautiful home. You may even buy a big house, upgrade your living space, or invest in domestic assets. There's a consistent flow of money which is directed to maintaining a peaceful and comfortable lifestyle without constant financial stress. You and your spouse will easily agree on how to save and spend money. I'm seeing a blending of bank accounts, bills, and daily budgets. You may even create a joint emergency fund, especially for the home or things related to the home, taking care of family, renovating or redecorating the house. You would also spend on things that improves your long-term domestic security, like real estate or maybe retirement funds. Judication is equivalent to the judgment or justice card. So I feel both of you will equally contribute. You are moving from independent spending to sharing accountability, being responsible about your spending. And I don't think both of you will combine your bank accounts. You may like to maintain separate accounts, but there's going to be a total transparency about your assets, income, debts, credit score, or spending habits. You two may sit down once in a while and decide who pays for what to avoid confusion. And I'm sensing your money will naturally flow into real estate, insurance, family. So there will be clarity about who pays which bills, how much money can be spent without consulting the other, how emergency funds are funded, or should you file your taxes jointly or separately? So both of you will be aware of each other's official and legal paperwork. So I feel there's a strong collaborative energy, absolute financial transparency between you and your spouse. I'm also seeing highly favorable outcomes, especially legal outcome after marriage. A legal matter could resolve, or you are jointly investing in something and that becomes really profitable. For a lot of you, I'm seeing lucrative business partnerships or positive career advancement. You are building your wealth smoothly. Your past financial behaviors, both good and bad, will bring in direct result in your married life. So if you and your partner has practiced disciplined savings, you will see stable rewards. But if there was reckless spending, your marriage may immediately face consequences, which means that you will have to be a lot more structured. Okay? You may have to shift from this is mine and this is yours to a mutually accountable partnership, because justice is the Libra energy, which talks about balance, equality, equal contribution, and equal accountability, right? So whatever happens to one happens to both. Both of you will have to deal with the consequences. Now, with the Four of Cups, I feel you and your spouse feels differently about your material wealth. You have enough money to lead a good life, and perhaps that's why one of you is not too ambitious. Let me give you an example. There could be potential for a fresh new investment, which may bring in more returns, or an extra income stream is being offered to you, and you are absolutely not interested. So there's a sense of taking your stability for granted and ignoring new monetary opportunities. And I feel one person may feel this way and the other person may like to plan things financially. I feel you have already built a solid foundation together, so you may not feel too inspired or motivated to lead a certain kind of lifestyle. And one person has a lousy attitude towards financial planning because of your financial security. It could be that you have financial experts and legal advisors to take care of that stuff. So you don't have to do it on your own, and that's why you are not too bothered about it. We also have the Four of Swords, another four. Now, four in numerology is about stability, discipline, hard work. You and your spouse could be a life path four, or one of you could be born on the 4th, 13th, 22nd, or the 31st of any month. And this is ruled by Rahu, which is a shadow planet. And that talks about unexpected gains, long-term savings, and avoiding shortcuts like gambling or lottery, and always planning for surprises to handle sudden unexpected costs. But I feel you are not too worried about your financial situation as a couple because things are more stable than you fear. So instead of expanding, spending, or investing your money in too many things, you simply try to stabilize your resources. You are not the kind of couple who would invest in risky projects and ideas. There's the sense that you are happy with where you are and what you have. You know how people invest in too many things and then it becomes difficult to manage it. So, crypto, yes, I feel as a couple, you would not want to take that risk. It could also be that after a major spending or investment decision, you like to take a step back, sort of like a pause or time for financial recovery or healing. So if you have already bought a house, that is a big purchase, so you would avoid planning a fancy trip for a few months or buying an expensive car. Okay? One of you is strict, careful, and frugal with their expenses, despite being able to afford more. Not exactly a miser, but also not living luxuriously just because you can afford it. You have money, it doesn't mean that you are going to spend it without a thought. Okay? If you have generational wealth, then you could be nonchalant about money, or this could be your spouse. You don't like that luxury because, you have already reached that height. So it could be that you already know what luxury looks like. So you have this minimalistic attitude. And this could be either one of you. Okay? Now, this does not mean that your money flow will stop. You will always keep finding new opportunities to build your wealth together. You will always experience an energetic push, a momentum, and potential newness to reach your financial goals. You may also enjoy sudden monetary gifts and bonus. Your earning power will constantly increase through one of you or both of you getting a promotion, a raise, or better job offer with more money and a better position. There could also be a side hustle, a business venture in partnership with a friend, or investing in family business. You and your spouse is very cautious when it comes to spending and investing money. And that's why you channel your new fiery energy with calculated long-term plans. You resist doing something impulsively. You are not risk takers. You always consult your advisors and experts when making major financial decisions. I'm seeing your marriage will mark a transition away from financial stress and debt to stability and making progress. So one of you have gone through financial hardships, which will end once you get married. And even if that is not the case, I'm seeing that you and your spouse will successfully navigate through all sorts of financial troubles and difficulties because I'm seeing a slow and steady approach to managing finances. So it's more of a calm and peaceful home environment where you don't have to stress about money on an everyday basis. Okay? If you ever face financial difficulties, I think that will be mostly external. For example, you buy the shares of a company and that company goes bankrupt and you may lose money. Or it could be that you give a loan to somebody and they never pay you back. So things like that. All right? So let's see what blessings you may receive after marriage. Okay, this could be financial blessings or otherwise. Blessings you are receiving after marriage. Blessings you may receive after marriage. For my group 2. It says a new hobby. Okay? You may find a new hobby or connect with like-minded people. Your intuition will always guide you. Your intuition will be heightened after marriage, especially because you will deal with toxic energy. Yes, you will have lots of epiphanies. Okay? A lot of clarity, aha moments, clearly understanding what you need to do. This could be about your finances, or it could be generally in your life. Fur babies. So you may adopt pets. Moving to a new country. Yes, your world is going to change. You may move to a new country. A huge surprise is in store for you after marriage. Money, money, money. I'm telling you, some of you are marrying into wealth. Or you will be rich. Business growth. Okay, so you may start a business, or it could be your spouse's business, which is going to grow immensely. Renovation, redecoration. I told you, with the family home, buying a house, keeping money, especially for renovating, redecorating. You could have a big home. A makeover. Upgrading your lifestyle. Journey back home. I think this is talking about freedom, freedom to do whatever you want to do, feeling secure, valued and loved. You are going to be valued and loved. Magic solution to your problem. So anytime you are caught in a difficult spot, you will find the magic solution. It says light beings. For some of you, I feel your psychic abilities will activate after marriage, or you may feel the presence of light beings around you. Your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, you will clearly understand their message, the universal signs. A new spiritual path. You may be inclined towards a new spiritual path after marriage. An unexpected love story with your spouse. Marrying your best friend. Okay, for some of you, this is your best friend, somebody that you have known for a long while, and you may marry them. It says your loyalty is rewarded. If you have a clear intention and a clear heart, you will always be rewarded, okay? So that is a lot of blessings for you. This is very satisfying for me. I have no idea why, but I can feel a sense of satisfaction, contentment, knowing you are safe and secure financially, okay? So on that note, I am going to end your reading. I hope this gives you clarity and it provides you with a lot of excitement and hope for the future. If you enjoyed this, thank you so much for being here. If this resonates with you, please don't forget to like, comment to let me know how this applies to your story, and subscribe if you are new. I would love for you to be part of this amazing and growing community. I will see you in the next reading. I'm sending lots of love and light to you. Take care. Bye. Hello, Group 3. If you have chosen the third image, welcome to your reading. So today, let's talk about your financial and money situation after marriage. What are the themes and energy around money? And then I will be using tarot to delve deeply into your financial situation. And finally, I will be ending your reading with some blessings you will receive after marriage. It could be financial blessings or otherwise. Let's see what we have for you. So the energy around money for you, group 3, is blossoming abundance and door to personal healing and happiness. Blossoming abundance is prosperity, strong financial increase, a stable, flourishing home situation, and your combined resources will create much more abundance. You know, when we nurture our garden with our hands, we enjoy the blossoming flowers, right? Similarly, I feel your combined incomes, savings, and investments will start merging and multiplying in a big way. So there's this energy of combined growth. I'm seeing a dual income boost. And for most of you, I feel you will start a business which will be very profitable, but you will have to be extremely mindful of your finances. Your abundance is going to blossom slowly and steadily. Now, number 3 is the number of manifestation and creative growth. So if you combine the two energies, that is your positive financial habits, with your spouse's good financial habits, then that is going to produce a productive and abundant energy of abundance. All right? Now, the other important thing I'm seeing is when you start practicing gratitude, acknowledging the small and big financial comforts that you already have, it will keep the door open for even more wealth to enter. And then we have the door to personal healing and happiness. So this is giving a fresh start rather than direct material wealth. I'm seeing financial recovery and a mindset shift where you're letting go of old money fears. Or you could be in a lack mindset. It could be you or your spouse, fears around money basically. But you know what? I feel once you align your financial goals, which may take some time, but once you do that, money will bring peace of mind rather than stress and arguments in your marriage. I'm also sensing that you or your spouse may hold this belief that true security comes from a healthy partnership and emotional well-being. It's not just about chasing endless luxury. I feel you will have an open communication about money, debt, spending habits. You may even have a shared budget to take care of both your needs, and this is going to create long-term household stability. You may prioritize your financial choices in a way that will reduce stress and seriously improve your home life, so I'm not seeing high-risk money moves. Now let's talk about themes around money. We have poverty and courthouse. Clearly, there is a scarcity mindset. I'm not saying that you are completely broke. Yes, you may not be a millionaire, or you may have to work paycheck to paycheck, or perhaps dabble in a few things to find stability, but you know, it's this feeling that you don't have enough, even though you are earning a decent amount of money. I feel for some of you, your spouse, or both of you could be an overspender, and that may lead to financial pressure. Especially after marriage, you may have some inherited beliefs about money which could be connected to your family patterns, childhood, or past life. So there could be a period of temporary constraints which will teach you basic living adjustments, or savings versus spending habits, or cultivating strict financial discipline. Well, I don't know, but there's something about finding stability in your career when you are in your mid-30s to early 40s. But before that, you may have to deal with money blockages or maybe stagnation around money. You will have to shift your mindset by releasing guilt and fear or negative energetic attachments surrounding money. So shifting this mindset to financial abundance is going to take some time. You will have to learn to treat money as a tool for mutual support and stability rather than a source of constant worry. Okay? For you, Group 3, I feel you are not careful about your savings, investments, spending habits. If you don't have good financial knowledge, you may have to deal with financial losses. You could be spending more than what you are bringing in. You may have to deal with sudden unexpected expenses related to health or financial setback in your business. It could be that you invested your money in something and that did not pay off, or your money could be spent on legal matters. Now, I'm somehow feeling a certain influence over your career and finances, which means that it does not bring sudden and easy wealth. Instead, money will come through hard work, consistent effort, and patience rather than luck or shortcuts. So your success and major financial growth may take time. It could happen later in life, but Saturn encourages us to have financial discipline, to focus on savings, not wasting money, and managing finances carefully, sharing all kinds of financial responsibilities together, transparency, accountability. And more than that, I feel being thorough with your legal and official documents, paperwork, following rules, not indulging in illegal activities to get money, and being careful when dealing with institutions like the bank, tax authorities, legal advisors. For some of you, you may have to deal with some sort of monetary dispute or negotiation after marriage. Yes, dealing with a legal matter, which may take a little bit of time to resolve, maybe a few months to a few years. I know a lot of you may hate me in the comment section, but I have to be honest here. I cannot paint a rosy picture. You may have to deal with financial difficulties. Your money situation is meant to transform in this lifetime. And a lot of times, you will be pushed in that direction because it is inevitable for you. I feel your financial situation will get better as you grow older. Let me be very clear about one thing. Your relationship with money is not that great. Whether it's fear or negative mindset, so once you change this relationship, either through discipline or transforming your spending habits and savings pattern, you will see how easier it is for you to attract money. Some of you could hold this belief that you are not worth it, or you have been taught not to be too ambitious or receptive towards money, or this idea that too much money brings emotional, mental, and physical pain and negativity at home. This idea that where there's too much money, there's no peace, compassion, humility, or happiness, or this feeling that you are meant to struggle in life to receive even the basic financial stability. So this has to change. I'm seeing so many of you will keep changing careers, houses, cities, or your living situation is constantly changing after marriage. And this is going to make you a lot more proactive, receptive, and flexible in the way you want to deal with your finances. Again, this talks about restraint, taming the wild beast within ourselves. I'm telling you, there's a need for steady discipline, patience, controlling your spending impulse, and working together to build long-term financial stability. For you, you need to understand wealth will grow slowly through consistent savings and smart planning, not quick risk or impulsive buying. You and your spouse will learn to manage money and assets wisely. I'm seeing you are staying calm through difficulties. You will become a lot more practical about budgets, talking things out with your spouse, and sharing the load equally. And see, we have the Nine of Cups. And this is a card of wish fulfillment. So I feel you and your spouse will have everything to live comfortably. And you will leave your basic financial stress behind. It may take some time, but your financial goals will be met. And for most of you, I feel buying a house would be like a dream come true. So you will have financial stability, material security, comfort, and peace of mind. You will be rewarded by the universe for all the hard work you have done. I see you celebrating, spending on luxury, enhancing the quality of your life, upgrading your home, your wardrobe, taking a holiday without guilt and worry. So all this will happen, but you will have to really work for it. It will not just fall into your lap. But in the end, you will be left with contentment and a lot of gratitude. For someone in particular, I'm hearing you will have a rags to riches story. You could be in the lower income group, and then after getting married, you will work so hard that you make things happen for you. You write your own destiny. You will get richer. You may live comfortably. But you know what? I feel you will never take money for granted. You are grabbing every opportunity you get to take care of your money matters, of your finances. It could be as simple as leaving a job which doesn't pay you well, knowing what you deserve, and maybe standing up to your boss to increase your pay, or starting a side hustle, making changes to your lifestyle if need be, protecting your finances at all costs, not overspending or taking risks, making good financial decisions, or prioritizing your needs. Whatever you need to do to change and transform, you will do it. Whether it's your own habits, your mindset, or the external circumstances like your job, living situation, legal aspects. All right? I'm getting a self-made man or woman in the true sense. That is the energy you are giving as a couple. Maybe individually, you both are not in a good place, and then together, you may open this door to abundance, to happiness and healing, and then a lot of things are going to transform in your life, which will finally lead to abundance, to wishes being fulfilled. Now, let's see what are your blessings. Blessings after marriage. The blessings you are about to receive after marriage. It could be financial blessings, or it could be something else. Let's see. What are the blessings Group 3 is receiving after marriage? It says a perfect ending. Yes. Wow. I'm telling you, you are getting richer or abundant in the later half of your life. The first half, you may have to work your ass off. Yeah, this is a perfect ending. Fur babies. Some of you will have fur babies. You may adopt pets. A big purchase. I told you, you may buy a house and that would feel like a dream come true. Journey back home. You know, I'm seeing this as feeling confident, enhancing your self-worth, and positive attachment to money, to your finances, releasing all sorts of negativity associated to money or your financial beliefs. You are not sitting hoping for things to change. You are not relying on luck. Goodbye, devil. See, I'm telling you, negative association to money, and that's why you are unable to attract abundance. Unhealthy patterns, unhealthy habits, not being disciplined. Social media influencers. Some of you could be on social media, and that's how you get rich and famous. Okay? A new car. So this could also be a big purchase that you made. It says a new hobby. You may have money for your hobbies. A sigh of relief. It says a call, a message. You know, I'm seeing this as important opportunities, keeping an open mind, being receptive to new things. Fun and laughter. Wow, amazing. Not being stressed. Destined to be. Yeah, I think you are destined to create your own wealth, not rely on outside sources. Some of you are destined to be rich, wealthy, famous, connecting with your soul tribe. This could be this influencer energy. Or after marriage, you will connect with the right people who may guide you, and you will sort of learn a lot about money or finances, cultivate a good habits around money. Secrets exposed. I have no idea what this is. It could be that you understand you are sabotaging your own financial growth. Babies, it could be plants, animals, and kids. It feels like it will be a happy family. If you are wondering, will you be a parent after marriage? Yes, absolutely. Your plan is working, so maybe you have an idea and you start working on it, and that pays off. Or it could be a creative project, a plan to increase your finances. Dream visitations. You may receive divine guidance. Your ancestors may come in your dreams to show you and guide you in the right direction. So it could be a bit of a struggle at first, but I think the later part of your life is going to be abundant, fulfilling, and you will feel blessed, okay? Okay, so that is what I have for you. I hope this gives you clarity about your financial situation, and thank you so much for being here. If this resonates with you, please don't forget to like, comment to let me know how this applies to your story, and subscribe if you are new. I would love for you to be a part of this amazing and wonderful community. I will see you in the next reading. I'm sending lots of love and light to you. Take care. Bye.